Okay, I'm back. And yeah, same as usual. I gotta wait to 8 o'clock the next day. Uh, but first, I go grab my mail. There's nothing else. So let's get forward in time. Hey, wanna make it as close as possible. Screw it. That'll do. Wait, isn't it 2 days? Right. Yes, it is. Really, why? As I stated, what's the point in holding off for 2 days if it's still 2 in-game days? And yeah, there's one more of these left. And yeah, I should, well, have enough so I can get all of these. I hope. Well, I should. Because as I said, I'm doing all these festival things in my own time, so yeah. Alright. Wait. I still have this. My 5 wishes! I'm still umming and ahhing on that. Do I want to make a plunge team? Because in Honkai Star Rail, I'm gonna make a dark team. I'm gonna have to. For Pure Fiction 2. And yeah, I know I'm missing Kafka, but still. But Black Swan is OP as what I've heard, so she, along with what I've got, should be able to do that. But I'm still umming and ahhing on this. I have basically 12 more days left, so I can make a decision. So if I do, you'll probably see next time I come back. Because I doubt I'm going to make a decision by the next one, so yeah. Alright. Back to skipping 2 days. There's 1. There's 2. Standing around doing nothing. For 2 in-game days. Yeah. As like I always say, if this game was real, basically people would be complaining and saying, what the hell is she doing? Hey, it's been 2 days and you've been doing nothing but standing there.
It's time to carry out the plan. Let's go find Gaming. Hope everything goes well.
Gaming! Yeah, and that kind of like joke or thing that I keep doing is basically from okay, I can't remember what game it's for. Stanley Parable, I think, but I can't be 100% sure. Basically towards the end where I think where you're skipping time ahead, I think is, and you skip multiple days, then the AI that's in front of you, instead of rambling on, you skip. He actually comments on that, saying that you skip my dialogue and all that stuff. It's kind of a joke from that. So yeah.
Sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Well, games is the best thing to do.
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Well, if you win, okay, if you play to see who is going to pay for food, he loses. No, you lose, you pay for food. He loses, you pay for food. You always lose. So, what's the point in doing that in the first place?
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
Alright, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
Well, it's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Ooh.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
I'm delivering people now.
Well, here.
Oh wait, do you know who this is?
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
Can do. Gaming doesn't like this.
Alright, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Alright, part 3. So, how's this going to end up? Because I've actually been talking about reuniting gaming with his family, put him on good terms, didn't we? So, yeah. We've got light in the background.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Aww. Poor gaming, he's not interested. No. Not yet. I don't want mission hijack. No, yes, I do want to accept it, but mission hijack always follows it afterwards.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Oh, it's his dad. That's why. Is it? Yep.
Dad?
Oh.
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you.
I'm so in love. Lavender Melon.
Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Stop doing that.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
The tension in the air.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us.
Yeah. I think it's Cloud Retainer. Or Jinyu or whatever she's called. Pretty sure it's her.
Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
Don't sound too excited about it. Okay. Let's take the quick route. Actually, we're going over here. So I'll warp here and then walk in. There could be something for walking in. But then again, it would still do a cutscene, but still. Whatever. Alright, I'm off. Yeah, maybe I should have just warped in. Screw it. Already committed myself now. I'm not changing it. It's so slow. 'Cause I don't have infinite sprint. Yeah, go away, slimes. Alright. I'm going there. And... yeah.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Gummy, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
Yeah, Paimon, shut up. Oh, it's here I gotta go. Next.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
It's not nighttime.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
You're making the tension. And he's not really helping,
we'll
is
just
it?
share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh.
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Ah. Seriously? Mountain Shaper and Cloud and Mooncarver? Come on. Did Cloud Retainer put you up to this?
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
Yeah, Cloud Retainer did this.
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
You're not good bandits, are you, you two?
Ah! What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is...
Run for it.
leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Coming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
Oh.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Oh, come on, seriously. Seriously, Mountain Shaper, you're no good at this either. Neither of you are.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away! Let us away!
Use top speed.
Coming!
Gaming.
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
Yeah, but he's actually going up against Dead Dish right now, and obviously you knew. You winked at him to say the okay for him to run.
But Coming, If he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
You're worried about him. Why don't you just tell him that?
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
Yep.
All is going to plan.
Cloud retainer.
Okay, we should be good to stop here. Yangli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Uh-oh. Oh, we just flying a kite.
Good sir, please, listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
I know. What we're gonna do.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight?
Well, technically, we always meet in broad daylight, so... yeah, it can happen.
Oh.
Do not go any further.
Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
He didn't get it.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
Oh, so wait, he does now?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once. Oh? Well, if that's the case. Such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise, wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, it would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
So, yeah, I'm just going over here. When we were gaming on... No.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through.
No, yeah. Family business, not family business. Want to do my own thing.
I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushu dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old.
Well, if you were that good at it when you first started, you got a lot of money to fall back on.
Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
You would have found out eventually.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Yes.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind.
You don't need an open mind, you just gotta trust your kids.
I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Ipdak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
No, you're just really protective.
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar.
True.
As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
Yeah.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery? You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, you could like his wushu dancing.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Well, for a god, yes.
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second Gaming was a kid, the next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
Yeah, even though he's new to this whole situation. Right?
Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
Did I just hear him say Jolie? Joling? Or am I just hearing things wrong?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Wait, did he catch him?
Huh? Oh, okay.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
So that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills.
How on earth did you get close? They were running very, very, very fast.
I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow I was never able to close that distance.
Ah. So they were running fast.
People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
Yeah, but we weren't going to do anything to you, Dad.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them.
Yeah, and you're never going to again.
In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
They're adepti beasts. I don't think they're gonna.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me? I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
Well, he's just overprotective. He doesn't think you can make it outside of the tea business. He needs to let go of the reins. I'd like Jolling said like that. Dang.
It's not like that at all. Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around.
Yeah, he worries.
Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
Well, let's talk to him now.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
Well, if you haven't talked until now's a better time than any. Plus, if you don't talk, you're never going to get anywhere.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. True. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
And I've been tasting tea for hundreds of years, so... yeah, I know a thing or two.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
More than a potful.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Ahem. Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Quick, exit, stage left.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Alright, let's go see Zhongli. How much did he know, or how much was he playing along?
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
Ah.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard.
Yeah, the way of Paimon.
As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
Well, yes, but it's to give them time to talk.
A friend approaches.
Hello.
Ah. Hi.
So, you're here too?
I've been here the whole time.
Eavesdropper.
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right. I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these 2 kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Everybody!
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing. Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it.
So you're neutral.
Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like shell lanterns in that way.
Oh yeah, because you're late rising, you don't have to think about anything.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Okay.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
Yeah, you do that.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days.
Huh.
If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, it depends if our journeys take us up that way.
Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you next time.
Coming.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but...
No gumming, let him finish.
Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance.
So many moving parts in this.
Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love. So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Shenyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
Why wasn't the mouth moving?
Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already.
Oh.
Forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
No, you don't.
Huh?
That's violence.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
I like think they're helping, but that's not helping.
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Wasn't you going to actually say that before all this started or not?
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
No, just spit it out.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming, I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads, but you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Come on, I didn't think he was going to pull hard on the reins. I thought he was going to let go a little bit. But no, this is pulling even harder.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Eavesdropping.
Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before.
Wait, that...
But thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Oh, basically was that to say that, yes, this work may be taxing on you, but you can come home and relax whenever you want. Was that the whole thing you were trying to get across? Which, okay, that sort of is letting go of the reins a little bit, but I still think the way he did that didn't quite even though, yes, it was basically what they planned for all this, but I still think it was a little bit wrong. Just a little bit. But as I said, I still kind of get the thought behind it, the idea, but the execution, nah, don't agree. Don't agree how it was done, but I know what the message was that was trying to be said. It may be hard on you now, but you can come home whenever you want and relax. We'll help you regardless. Meh. Hey, Charlotte.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
Every time you're on screen, it's always short interview, short interview, short interview. Yeah, but short interview.
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market.
Oh, that's somewhere where you haven't got your teas set in, haven't you? Is it?
Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
What do you think?
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Well, yes, I have been traveling a lot. From Mondstadt to Liyue, Inazuma, Fontaine. Gonna be going to the Dragon Kingdom in 5.0. That was mentioned, and hopefully we see the Fire Archon, which basically gonna be. Is it gonna be another dragon, or is it just gonna be another well, okay, a Dragon Archon. So basically, they wouldn't need a dragon helper, or so. I don't know how that would work. But normally every Archon has a dragon that they took some power from, so like, but as I said, how is it going to work? If the Archon's a dragon, okay, if she's not a dragon, then yes. But if she is a dragon, no.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Yes, but then you could Rexlaps's true form a dragon? Or is it not? I don't know.
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Oh yeah, just wondering, have we actually seen a Geo dragon? I can't remember. So we know of the Dendro dragon. The water dragon is Nervalet. The animal dragon is the Valen. No, I don't think we have met a Geo dragon yet. Okay, we did see one right at the very beginning that was faking Rexlaps's death, but yeah, I don't think that counts. But that's from way back.
I take it that all is going well?
The most part.
Don't worry, Xianyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Xianyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong,
What?
Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose Mora on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
No. Keep it.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
Who says you're causing problems? Trouble.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
Yada yada, this and that, blah blah blah. Got it.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen. We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
What about the old-fashioned way? I prefer the old-fashioned way. Let wind do it. Unless we all know that there's not going to be wind on that day. But,
Hello again.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
we already have a Paimon kite.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
I know.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you.
Put on the back of Paimon.
Phew, it's done. Let's get down to business.
This time I don't have to do it.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of interesting gadgets, all from my time with the Crux.
And the lanterns. Already.
See, we're almost there.
Okay. A zombie moving quick.
Come here, allow me.
Fix the hair on.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
It's wushu dancing time. Right. And who'd have thought he would be Jesus? Okay, what's it gonna make? By knocking all these lanterns into position. Oh. Just line them up. Bob.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Hey, it's kite flying time.
Wait, the wind.
And she brings the wind back.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
Yeah, even though I thought those devices could allow them to fly without the wind.
Happy Lantern, right?
Happy Lantern, right?
That's what I thought they were for. Oh.
Gumming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler?
No, Archon.
Let's go find him.
Deliver my husband.
Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
Yeah. Should we disturb him? Ah, screw it. Let's do it. Disturb away. And the girl that he helped me that kite with.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Oh yeah, she knew. So, yeah.
Son,
Same again.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
Well, he hasn't seen you perform. If he did, he would have said that a while ago.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time.
Okay, now he's letting go of the reins. Unlike last time, he was trying to clinch harder.
Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time?
What, you wanted to become a wushou dancer? But you couldn't quite make it.
All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. Much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
Aww.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Hug! I saw that coming.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Oh, and it's supposed to be your treat, not his.
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yeah, you just made up with your dad. Now you just got related to the rest of the family.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xinyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and...
Mooncarver, Mountain Shaver, everyone else.
Go fly a kite.
Yay! And that's the end. The ending is basically go fly a kite. Oh, also we do get to see the kites. Yay! Even though we can't play with ours, but it's fine. But that was interesting, kind of fun. As I stated before, the initial bit with Jelly didn't go the way it was actually intended, in my opinion. But I understand the message that was getting across, but at least they made a good wrap up of it at the end. So it actually did work. Well, what else can I say? I like the way how it ended. And yeah, everything is slowly starting to wrap up nicely. Just wonder what the next one's going to be 2 days from now. Guess we'll see. And yeah, as I said, I will be accepting all those of the characters and the outfit.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
I will be doing that at in 2 days.
Thank you for completing today.
But yeah, apart from that, and as I said, I still don't know if I do want to make a plunge team with Cloud Retainer, Gaming, and okay, I said it was a. I need to see him again. Yeah, I did say it was Kazuha, but now I actually think about it, isn't it Xiao that has the plunge? It's one of them. I can't remember which one. Which one of them has a plunge attack? Or is it that? Yes, we use him for the big swirl, and then we use him afterwards for the plunge. Is that it? Or does he have the swirl then the plunge? I can't remember. I know it's one of them. I just can't be sure who. And oddly, they're both animals, so yeah. I don't know. Depends. And just hope if I do, I can actually get you with my 100+ pulls. But if how things have been going as they have been, it's more likely I am not going to get it, which kind of sucks. So I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, that is going to be it. Hope you come back for the last part, which is going to be in 2 days, and to see me get the rest of the stuff from here. So yeah, okay, bye.